This is one of the best cars on sale today. This is the 2025 Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. V Blackwing sits at the very top of Cadillac's performance division. It uses a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 that produces 668 horsepower and 659 pound-feet of torque. All of that power goes out through just the rear wheels via a 10-speed automatic or a 6-speed manual transmission. The car has received a few updates for 2025 in terms of its looks and mostly on the inside, but its core remains the same. This is still a very enthusiast-oriented vehicle. I'm very excited to drive this updated one on the road and on the track. Let's get into it.
Ooh, you wanna come and get me, kick me down and make me hurt myself. Oh no, you will never forget me. I'm imprinted on your heart, I swear. At times you make me angry, but
if you're looking at buying or leasing a new car, but you're not quite sure which vehicle is right for you, I can help by curating a customized list of vehicle recommendations that fit your needs. Visit drakemoscow.com/buying a car to see how I can help you find a new car. Now, I have always been a fan of CT5V Blackwing since it first came out a few years ago. The amount of performance you get for the price, this car starts under $100,000, is just mind-boggling. And the fact that Cadillac has committed to the V8 and the sedan, I absolutely love it. And for 2025, the car is just made a little better. So around front, we get updated grills and daytime running lights, which do a fun little signature dance when you unlock the car. You get this dance around front and around back. Just makes the car look a little more modern on the road. But the biggest changes come on the inside, where you now get a 33-inch curved display. This is much better than the displays you got on the prior model years, pre-refresh CT5Vs and V Blackwings. This is much more modern. This is the same display you get on Cadillac Lyriq and Cadillac XT4, but because this is a gas vehicle, and at least for 2025, although they seem to be maybe not even doing it in their gas vehicles moving forward, this model for 2025 does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I asked about whether they're going to be moving away from Apple CarPlay and Android Auto even in their gas vehicles, because right now it's only their EVs that don't have CarPlay and Android Auto. They said it is a brand decision. Overall, General Motors is moving away from Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but this one has it, so no harm, no foul for 2025 model year. We'll see if it continues. As you can see, this one is the 10-speed automatic, but you can still get it with 3 pedals, the 6-speed manual, which is so much fun. When you get the 10-speed automatic, you get standard Super Cruise, which is General Motors hands-free driving technology that is not available with the 6-speed manual, because that would be kind of interesting. There are cars that have adaptive cruise control that have manuals, but General Motors does not offer Super Cruise with the manual, so it's a little bit of a trade-off, but you're probably still going to go for the manual, aren't you? And apparently the take rate on the manual is some of the highest in the industry. About 40% of customers go for the 6-speed manual, which is pretty high when you consider that most companies aren't even offering manual transmissions anymore. But I absolutely love the look of this new interior. The old one, that was definitely the lowest point of the vehicle, was just the design of the instrument cluster and infotainment system and just how dated it felt. These are very crisp, or this one screen really is very crisp, very clear, very modern, really brings the car into this era while still being very driver-centric. You know, this is a very performance-oriented vehicle, and this screen definitely feels driver-centric because it is curved towards you. All of your displays and stuff still feel like it still feels cockpity. You get a lot of performance information when you're driving this car. There's a whole updated PDR system to track your lap times, and that'll even coach you through different elements of your lap so that you can get a better lap time. It's really impressive what they've done to this car. Very performance oriented. Most owners probably won't be taking this car out on the track, but all of the technology is there if you want to do so. Now, I know rear seat space isn't on the top of people's minds when they are shopping for a Cadillac CT5V Blackwing, but I actually do have plenty of knee room and foot room behind my ideal driving position, although headroom is a bit tight. I kind of have to slouch in order to fit. And when I lower this center armrest, we have a pair of cup holders. It is padded, a single USB-C charging outlet, some air vents, and a 12-volt socket, no map pockets on the back of these carbon fiber bucket seats. But honestly, it's still very comfortable back here. And it is important to note that this is slightly smaller than something like a BMW M5. Those are like mid-size luxury sedans. This kind of blurs the lines between compact and mid-size for luxury sedans. So this is a little smaller and definitely a lot lighter than that new M5. That new M5, again, you probably know this, but is 5,300 pounds. This CT5V Blackwing, with only 100 fewer horsepower than that M5, is 4,100 pounds. So definitely a bit skinnier. Overall, I really do love the aesthetics of this 2025 Blackwing. I think what Cadillac did to the front end and definitely to the interior have made this car even more attractive than it already was. Now, this one does have a carbon fiber package added on top of it, which gets you this rear splitter, your side skirts, front splitter, and this carbon fiber black rear wing. Not all Blackwings actually come with Blackwings. A bit funny, Blackwing obviously refers to this car's engine, but overall you can really tell that this car is an aggressive athletic vehicle. It's got a bit of a wider stance than the standard CT5V, which just uses a 3-liter twin turbo V6. This one is definitely a bit more aggressive, stands out, and I love how it looks. There is another update to Cadillac CT5V Blackwing, that not just the looks or this new screen on the inside, it's the precision package. It's $18,000, partially because you also have to get the carbon ceramic brakes, but it makes a big difference in the way this car drives on the track. This is a precision package CT5V Blackwing, and Cadillac has done a lot of things underneath the car to make this vehicle a bit more aggressive. There's like no visual cues on the outside that it's a precision package or not, but they've basically completely retuned all of the dampers, the bushings, the bracings, all of those in the name of on-track performance. Yet also on this road, now I just switched onto a very nice smooth road, but even when I was driving on rougher roads, it was still fairly comfortable. I mean, this isn't, you know, your luxury cruiser, but you're not getting too harsh of a ride on the road, even when you get the precision package. But on the track, oh my God, I shaved 6 seconds off of my lap times when I went from non-precision standard CT5V Blackwing to the precision package Blackwing. It is really impressive what Cadillac has done. For me, it was mostly the confidence that the precision package gave me while going around what was a pretty tight and twisty track. I just felt so planted and so secure in the car, and it made that track, it made driving on the track so much easier. Now, I was also still learning the track, so I went into the precision package after the standard Blackwing, so I was definitely just a bit more comfortable out on the track, pushing the car hard. But most of that comfort, I think, came more from the fact that the car itself was just so much more set up for performance driving. It felt so planted, like I could push it so hard, much more than the standard Blackwing. Not to say that the Blackwing was a slouch on the track. I mean, they both make 660 horsepower. They both are crazy powerful and crazy aggressive and performance oriented. But if you do plan on tracking your CT5V Blackwing, I do recommend jumping up to the precision package. It is $18,000, but it's $18,000 well spent. This car is still cheaper than the base price of a BMW M5, the new M5, even with the precision package. And again, sitting here now, driving this car just on a country road, it feels very comfortable. Like, you can easily daily drive this car with the precision package. And if you ever are on a twisty canyon road, or even bring your car to the track, you're gonna just excel with this vehicle. I don't have that much track driving experience, and I felt so comfortable in the precision package CT5V Blackwing. All right, now we have the precision package and, more importantly, the 6-speed manual. Yeah, it feels lighter instantly. Oh my goodness. This car, turning this chassis, it feels so much more planted. Oh, I messed up that apex. So much more rigid, so much more ready to take on this track. Oh my God, it's so planted. Now, on the road, again, this is actually a fairly comfortable vehicle. I'm in sport mode right now, and you can feel the bumps for sure, and the chassis just feels tight and good, but nothing is too uncomfortable. It's not all that loud in here. These are the upgraded seats, so they adjust in a lot of ways. They're heated and they're cool. They might even be massaging. And we have all of this modern tech, which is great. You can get the precision package also with the 6-speed manual or the 10-speed automatic, so you get your pick, and all of the other features that the standard Blackwing has. So that's definitely a very interesting option. When I first heard about the fact that they were going to launch a precision package and it'd be $18,000 on top of the standard CT5V Blackwing, I was kind of like, why? It's already such an awesome car to drive. But driving them back to back, you can really tell the difference. Again, so much more confidence inspiring. I felt so much more comfortable to push that car aggressively because of all of the work Cadillac put into it to just making it more track oriented. Everything about it was firm and stiff, and it felt planted. Another important note is you can get the CT5V Blackwing with precision package with Cup 2R tires, which we were running on the track, and that definitely also helped a great deal between precision and non-precision, which we're running Pilot Sport 4S tires, which we're driving right now on the road, even though this is a precision package. So in terms of on-road driving, again, super comfortable. I am gonna hop into a non-precision package CT5V Blackwing to see if I can notice any differences between the two on the road. I don't think the differences will really come through that much on the road, although this does just feel super planted, super stable. But let's get a little power here. Oh yeah, that is just beautiful. All right, now I am in a Cadillac CT5V Blackwing without the precision package, so the standard one. This one is also the automatic. One benefit of the automatic is you get Super Cruise like that. But I can actually tell the difference between precision package and non-precision package on the road, which does surprise me a little bit. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to. Just kind of in the sweeping bends and definitely the tighter corners, the car rolls a bit more, it leans more. You notice that it isn't quite as planted, and that's really where the benefits of the precision package come in and come in handy on the track. So it is a bit noticeable, but you still get this crazy fast engine, and the car is so quick. I absolutely love all CT5V Blackwings, and you're not getting a bad one if you don't get the precision package, but it is a pretty impressive upgrade that does really change the dynamics of this vehicle. This car, as it sits, feels a bit more muscle car-y because it does lean a bit in the corners, versus the precision package CT5V Blackwing definitely feels more like a all-around performance vehicle. This isn't an original thought, so I can't claim credit for it, but someone mentioned that Cadillac's intention with the precision package was to bring the driving dynamics of the CT4V Blackwing, so the smaller Blackwing sedan, into this larger vehicle, and that definitely is what it feels like. The CT4V Blackwing, the early gen, and they haven't released any updates for that vehicle for 2025, but that vehicle I always thought drove better than the CT5V Blackwing because it was a smaller, nimbler, tighter package. It just felt really sharp and dynamic. That's now what the CT5V Blackwing feels like with the precision package. They've managed to bring that character into the larger vehicle, and again, with the V8, which is just awesome. So bravo Cadillac. These are still excellent vehicles. I love that they offer the V8. You can still get a V6 if you don't want to, and the base CT5 has a 4-cylinder, and all of them still have these excellent 33-inch displays. All around an excellent car. I want one. So that's the 2025 Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. If you've spent any amount of time with this car, you'll know how excellent it is, and Cadillac has changed nothing about this vehicle that makes it so great. All they've done is added a little bit of new styling and new technology to make it a bit more modern. I love it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.